Well, I'm here today to do, with my friend Rebecca, she's filming, to do a little bit of a comparison with the TM31 and the TM6. Now, firstly, you can see that while they're similar widths, so they take up about the same amount of space on the bench, the TM6 is actually bigger because it is a 2.2 litre bowl and a 3.3 litre aroma. So that gives you about 1 to 2 serves extra. So the TM6 is better for bigger families. The other thing that you'll notice is, once I can get it, is that the MC pops out. So with the TM6, when you take the lid off, that doesn't happen anymore. See, I forget all the time. The other thing too is the lid, is the seal comes out, whereas the seal in the TM6 is built in. Okay, so you have your time, which is here. You have your temperatures and you have your speed. So with the the first thing is you've got the weights. So this weighs in 5 gram increments and the TM6 is in 1 gram. So the scales are much more sensitive.
Liz, is it right that after a certain amount, it actually goes then in 10 gram increments? I'm sure I heard John say that. Is that correct?
When you're measuring a lot,
yeah.
Yes, a small amount in 5 grams.
Yeah.
Then we've got the degrees. So you've got 37, 50, 60, 70. So it goes up in large amounts. With the Thermomix, the TM6, it goes up in much smaller increments by 5, and then it hits 98, which is a simmer, which is just under boiling. And so then you go well, you don't want to turn it on. Then you go all the way up to Varoma and 120. But also the TM6 has a function so that you have a high heat function. So we call it the TM sizzle. And then you can do things like toffees and caramels and browning your onions and stir fries and things like that you couldn't previously do in the TM31. Now, if we come around here, so I can just show you all the different functions. Now, Rebecca's getting close up there. One of my favorite functions is actually sous vide. So you can sous vide your meat and fish in the Thermomix, pop it on a very hot pan, and you've got this incredibly tender, beautiful meat. Also, my absolute favorite function is the egg boiling mode, because I get perfect eggs every time, not overboiled and splattered on the roof when they explode, when all the water's gone.
And how does that work, Liz? Tell everyone how that works.
So what happens is when you put it in egg boiling mode, the blades don't move. So it's just like a pot on the stove, but it's timed and temperatured, and you get perfect boiled eggs every time.
So good, isn't it?
There are just too many features to go into everything about the So with the TM31, you need, as you can see, I'm an avid recipe booker, right? And I have all the Thermomix books. And you need that for the 31. You've got them on the bench, you've got dirty hands putting things, and you know, my books are very dirty from when I use my TM31. And it's my baby. I love it. But this is like having a TM31 on steroids. And it really is a fantastic machine. It's everything we wanted the TM31 and the TM5 to be. It is in this machine. It's fantastic. And while I do love books, I have to say that if you just have a look at this, the cookie dough, or other way, I'm going backwards. So all the recipes that are in these amazing books up here, that Thermomix, are all actually in the machine. So if I actually go here to home and I go up to this little button and I go to let's go to recently cooked and see what I've been cooking. What have I done? Beef korma, gratin dauphinoise, hollandaise sauce, pizza bianca, chicken veloute. All our favourite recipes are actually in the Thermomix. and it's a part of the Cook I Do, which is a recipe platform. So it's like streaming recipes, like you would, you know, stream your Netflix or whatever, but you stream your recipes, which is fantastic. So even if you like books, you can still read the books, but then all the recipes are already in your machine. So if you'd like to trade up from your 31 to the TM6, please comment or send me a private message and I will let you know all the details of how you can have one of these TM6s on your bench. Thanks for listening and I'll see you next time. Bye.